Hi guys, this is a very quick prophetic word from me. I felt that I needed to tell you guys this because I have been consulting the Lord, and also since I do have a gift of prophecy actually, and I can see things into the future because I asked the Lord to help me out with this. So actually since young I can see things in different realms because of the different churches I've been to, and also points of references, and then also consulting God about my gift until it's been confirmed by many people lah. So here's my second one. Okay, I was reading Revelation 17, and if you guys have watched Charlie Kirk's funeral procession and stuff like that, I just want to say that this word that I have been hearing from the Lord and relating to Revelation 17 is this, okay? This word called precious. This word precious, it can be perverted in many ways, because if we look at good and evil, like what Adam and Eve were taught, like in Genesis, talk about the tree, between the tree of life and the knowledge of good and evil. They chose the knowledge of good and evil, which is in the scripture. However, this can come in the form of deceiving young adults nowadays. I just want to say that. And this word precious, which is shown in this passage, Revelation 17. If you guys just open up the Bible right now, I am reading the King James version because that is the more original version lah, like before the different editions came. Okay, if you read our history, this word precious came is such a strong conviction from the Lord, right, in confirmation after consulting and having long conversations with the Lord for the last week. Revelation 17 verse 4, it says, "And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls." Okay, this can mean in two ways. In a good way, like God sees that we are precious, yes, or the beast, that what I saw in the spirit, as I did release my testimony about my former church 2 weeks ago, I saw the 7 heads, okay? And that was my final occult attack before I left officially 100% cleanly cut off with my former church, okay? And I believe the Lord is raising not just a generation of young people that have so much desire for the Lord, but there is so much conviction and there's so much encouragement, and mental health is on the rise. I just want to say God is raising up youths and young adults to be called out to his name. And let's continue on verse 4 and 1. It says, sorry, let me just track back. "Stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication." And verse 5, okay, and the word precious, right? Okay, verse 5 talks about, "And her forehead was a name written, Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth." This is what I saw for my former church. Don't flame me. This is what God gave me as soon as I released my testimony. This proves that I am Satan's biggest threat. One of, there are many people in Singapore, I believe itself already, we have spiritual attacks, normal. I'm one of them, okay? For the last 22 years in the former church. Just want to put it out here very straight off, okay? This word precious, I just want to expound on it quickly before I end this video. Do not take word for word. I just want to prophesy right now. I hope the young, and especially the young adults and youth, please listen to this. Do not take precious stones and pearls as a form of materialism. 1. 2. Worshipping yourself based on your power, titles, and positions. 3. using it and prioritizing 1 and 2, point 1 and 2. And in point number 3, to prioritize those stuff over God and over people. This is what I saw, okay, for the precious young adults in Singapore, whether you're in my former church, outside of the church. This generation needs to hear this. I want to say, do not work on just money and earning money. Care for yourself first. Remember who's the one that cared for you and gave you life in Psalms 139 when the Lord has formed you in your mother's wombs. God sees you as precious stones and pearls. But in Revelation 17 verse 4 is different. If you're in a place where it is not placing God first, in anywhere, outside of the church, in workplace or anything, that you are not aligned to scripture and also not aligned to what God specifically tell you, and you listen to what other people hear without consulting God first, I want to say no, okay? That is what Revelation 17 verse 4 means. Because anyway, it came in the spirit of John the Baptist. I believe that also he's using me as one of the people to preach this a powerful confirmation and word to the young people. Do not worship money. Do not worship Satan. Do not ever put yourself before God and act like God and saying, I know everything. No. The Lord wants you to humble yourself before Him and to worship Him before anything else. And this is what the whole Revelation 17 in fact talks about in the passage. And if you feed the beast in verse 5, just expounding on it again, the beast will kill you. Okay? Because verse 6 it says, and I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints and with the blood of the martyrs of Jesus. And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration. I did wonder, but not anymore, because I saw the truth. And this is it. I just want to end my video here, and I just want to say that I'm returning back to church, but in a new church. And God is so good. He gave me light again. I just want to say 24 hours ago, I wanted to take my life. I had a very bad thought. I had a meltdown for a good 45 minutes. Wrestled myself with God. Find peace. He mentally slapped me as well and say, come back to Him. And to see the true gospel and the true light. And I'm running back to light. No more darkness. This is light. My world will not be in darkness anymore, but it will be of God. So here is to the people who are suffering mentally, facing depression especially, anything that is got to do with your mental health. I just want to say, surrender all to God. I just want to flow in the spirit here. And let God love you for who you are, because you are made special. Sorry my pronunciation. Special in His eyes. And here is the word for you guys. Take care and have a good night and have a good Sunday tomorrow. This is my halter. I've been doing quite well. I need to put it on for 3 days. And I am still battling for my health since my burnout in June and since my injuries in July. And He has led on to a chain of events and things. But I just want to say God has been very good. This is a testimony. I hope that you guys are encouraged by it. And I'll see you guys in another video. Good night.